Okay, so to create a consolidated organization, you're going to head over to your business center, manage your organizations, and then hit the create organization button, and then select the consolidated organization. So to create a consolidated organization, you must have already needed to create your single entity QuickBooks organization and linked up the QuickBooks integration in that other organization. So that would be the first step. Once you're done with that, you're then going to head over to this pane and you should see your organization set up. So we're going to use Average Jane's Gym and Average Joe's Gym as the example. And we're going to call it Average Franchise. Once we do that, we're going to consolidate the information on our back end, and you'll be taken to this screen where you can see all of your income statement and balance sheet accounts listed in the different system level accounts of our Kordis backend hierarchy. So you can do things like moving things from expenses to cost of goods sold if you wanted to do that for whatever reason. You can just do that via drag and drop, as I just showcased, or you can also just do it in the drop down menu on the right hand side, as you'll see there. You can then also create parent-child relationships by moving accounts directly underneath accounts. You'll see me moving advertising 1 into cost of labor COS for Average Jane's Gym. And you can also back it out by just moving it to the left. And then you'll see it becomes its own account up here. You also have the ability to exclude accounts. So let's say you have a shared checking account between 2 locations, such as we have for Average Joe's Gym and Average Jane's Gym. These are the same accounts. You'll simply click exclude. And then once you hit finalize, that will not be the bank account for Average Jane's Gym will not show up on your balance sheet. And you can also just add it back by hitting the add back button. One other thing you are able to do here is you can create a group. So let's say you wanted a group for all gross receipts. You'll see here, this is the user generated group, and I'm just going to drag my other accounts from the gross receipts actuals into this new group that was created, and you'll see it says user generated group here. So you can do that both the income statement and the balance sheet. Once you are done finalizing your configuration, you'll just hit the finalize button up here. Please note that when finalizing, this process of combining the QuickBooks entities can take up to 10 minutes. So if you trigger this and then realize you need to make a change, it will take an additional amount of time to be able to make that change. So just make sure you have everything set. If you need to go back and update something once the consolidation is complete, you can definitely do that by just heading over to your financial settings and your chart of accounts. So we're going to hit update. And then you'll get the message and see, and we'll send you a notification once the consolidated process is complete. You'll see right here on the bottom left, we are running the process, and you'll also see here in your organizations table that it says processing, and look at that, it's already completed. So we're going to go over to the consolidated organization and head over to the financial statements. And then you'll see in your financial statements, you can still break everything down by the accounts. And you'll see that next to each account, you have the logo for the business. So it's not confusing. And then you'll see here, we have the gross receipts group that we created ourselves. And you also have the ability to do breakdowns by the organization at the account level. So you can easily look at your splits between revenue, cost of goods sold, gross profit, etc.